Hello, good morning. Alright, acting like I don't have work tomorrow. Hello, good morning. But welcome to day one. I'm stretching, what? No, I'm taking these out now, early, 2 hours before I even get ready, because over 3 weeks and 2 days old. So I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow, but I was not able to wash my hair last weekend and this weekend, but luckily I do have tomorrow off, so I can wash my hair tomorrow. But we just gotta rock 3 weeks and 3-day old hair. So I'm taking this out now because if this doesn't look good or something I can work with, because at this point, because I was gonna just wash my hair tomorrow, unlike last week, I didn't re-moisturize and re-add product to my hair. You know, now it's been dry for over a week now since I last add moisture. So I kind of wanted to know early on whether or not I needed to like do a style with my hair and then have the time to do that. It's been a while since I done a style with my natural hair. Typically I just free for all it, like let the hair flow and do its thing. But I remember back when I first went natural and stuff, I used to do a lot of like buns and puffs and twists or braids straight down in the front with my bangs, or flat twists and flat braids. So it's been a couple of years since I last did that, but I don't think the hair is gonna look good to just free for all. It's gonna be a little stiff because it's not moisturized. But in terms of like volume and stuff, like I can rock this for the day. Like let's not be fucking on it. Let's not lie here. It's not horrible. That's work for me, honestly. So this is what day one hair is looking like. All right, unless things change, this is what day one hair is looking like for this video. All right, I'm glad that is settled. I will see you guys soon for any updates. It is the next day. I was in really bad pain yesterday, so I didn't wear my hair in scrunchies like I normally do. Put a bonnet on, went about my business, and this is how we woke up. But it's wash day, so it's okay. This is what I got. We're gonna do a hot oil treatment right before we wash our hair. I haven't done a hot oil treatment in maybe like 2-3 years. I used to do them a lot when I was going natural, and then a little after I big chopped. For that whole year, 2020, I was still doing hot oil treatments, maybe a little into 2021, but I know for sure 2022 to now, that was not a thing as far as I remember. So we're gonna get back to our roots again, because I was looking on my Instagram because I'm trying to like be more present and post and stuff like that on there. And I noticed on my Instagram, because my current Instagram right now used to be my hair page, that I had a post that was like showing my hair quarterly throughout the year 2020 from when I big chopped to like how it looked at the end of the year. My hair grew so much within that year, and I'm trying to like get back onto that routine, the techniques, the products that I used back in the day that grew my hair so much back then. I'm trying to apply it to myself now 5 years later. So hot oil treatment babes was one of them. I have this little bit of castor oil, so I'm just gonna pour the rest of this castor oil in here. And then we also have, I saw on TikTok a lot of people using Blue Magic grease and heating it up to make the like at-home DIY oils. They had other stuff that they mix with it. So I have both the Blue Magic coconut hair conditioner and the Blue Magic hair and scalp conditioner. Let's make a little concoction here. then I have this a little bit left of the Meow Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. So we're gonna add the rest into here as well. Okay, so I went to my mom's room and I added her black castor oil, tea tree, peppermint, olive oil. This is kind of like how much we're working with. Hello, I'm out of the shower an hour and 3 minutes later. So let me just show you the products and the steps that I'm gonna do. So like I said before, if I didn't cut it out or time lapse it, I styled my hair with Blue Magic Grease and Shine and Jam. But Blue Magic Grease is an oil-based product. So use a leave-in, use a moisturizer, use something. Because if you put Blue Magic Grease right on top of your hair, especially with me, I like to work on moist to dry hair. I find the best results in terms of like braid outs and twist outs that way. You are just going to be sealing in dryness. I add the African Pride Olive Miracle Oil Moisturizing Lotion. So I'm adding this to my hair, letting it sit, let my hair air dry. And then we go in with the Blue Magic Grease and the gel. However, one of the things I used to do a lot, I'm always referencing myself 5 years ago, was cut. I was very scissor friendly. I did my big chop. I had a big chop at the end of 2019, I think New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Day, I continued my big chop as well. And then February post birthday hair, I did a second big chop. And then throughout 2020, I trimmed my hair every couple of months because that was what I was told to do once I started going natural. And I think the last time I probably gave myself a trim, who knows how fucking long. I'm thinking blow dry my hair, cut, trim, whatever, and then we'll go with styling. So I will go in with a heat protectant. My favorite heat protectant is the Pantene one, but in replacement I'm going to use a lot of Body's Slick Me Blowout Lotion. I've tried this over the summer when I first bought it. Look at the itty bitty curl left out. Anyways, that is the plan. That's what we're gonna do, and I'll see you when I'm done. A dollop. I'm out. Putting that over, separating, putting that, a little light finger detangling. Oh, can you like... First of all, blow dry my hair took an hour and a half. 2 hours later, I'm still here. Not a damn thing done to my hair. Acting like I don't have work tomorrow. We're gonna do a little bit of cutting. So we're gonna cut and braid. So just a little moisturizer. Like I said before, we cannot be using Blue Magic Grease and just sealing in dryness. So moisturize the hair just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Start in the ends, work it up, and then add more product if needed. And a little dollop amount of gel, ends, work it up. I'm adding it to like the top of the hair strand, but I'm not like adding it to the scalp. I want to minimize as much product buildup on this scalp within the 2 weeks before my next wash day. as much as possible to prevent like any itchiness. And then we'll just start braiding. And before each like turn of the braid, I run my thumb through, turn. And that's just, I do that with the piece like closest to my ear, or like closest to the direction of my face. Run my thumb, twist, or turn. Run my thumb, turn. So whatever one is the farthest or closest to me is what I fingered detangle before it gets turned over. I don't do it to the back two pieces, always that front one, because then as it turns, those back two pieces will eventually come more forward anyways. Get some gel, and then before it goes all the way to the bottom, we twist it up and then just let it sit, and then the ends will just curl up on its own. I'm done. My sister's empty spray bottle. Spritz around my hair, spritz in my hand. Let's go. I do one, like, I spritz, do one pass between each of the braids, and really try to focus on curling up those ends. And then we're just gonna leave it like that. When I go to bed, I'll put my bonnet on, and then when I wake up, take my bonnet off. We're gonna try to finish up this melanin hair care oil because I've had this for a minute now. So I'm just gonna oil down the middle part here. A little massage. Oh, that feels good. And then I'm just gonna add oil onto my hairline and my edges. And I'm just gonna apply this to my hair maybe about once, twice a week until it finishes. We're just gonna leave it like that. But this is the final product. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hello, good morning. Welcome to day 3. I already started taking it out, but this is the state of the braids the next morning, and this is what we have so far for little curlies. Yeah, I'll show you the final results. All right, so it's not actually the results, but I did put my hair into scrunchies after taking the braids out, and then I went ahead and showered, and I left the front out because the front could make or break the whole hairstyle, and sometimes I get a little distracted thinking like, oh, the front is good and everything else is not. So I started always undoing the back, separating it, going about my business, and then at the end I take out the front piece. It's been a while since I've done a braid out on blow dried hair, so I should have added a little bit more gel than I actually did, because, or first I added more gel as I worked up, but I should have added gel to the middle and back a little bit more, because as I'm taking it out, it feels very soft to the point where I don't think it's gonna hold itself after about a day or two. But oh well, that's okay. We're just taking everything down, and then we're just gonna go ahead and separate where it naturally wants to kind of part. So like if you have this section, it's wants to separate here. I just run my thumb flat against the top, and then there's another part that naturally wants to just go, and then I continue another part, and then so on and so on. All right, so I took the front out. Usually for like the 3 strands, whatever is like closest here, I don't touch at all. So these 2 pieces, I won't like separate or anything. And depending on how things look, sometimes the top piece, I don't do it either. But the sides, these, I will. So I just automatically separate that regardless. And then I have to go in the bathroom in better lighting to see whether or not I need to separate these top pieces. I think there's a little bit of a shrinkage from earlier. So I could have stretched this out a little bit more, other than just the middle part, but I'm leaving for work. This is what day 3 hair is looking like. Some parts can be further separated, so I might play around and separate more on the train, but yeah, this is what we're working with. Good morning. It is day 4. I woke up about maybe 5 or so minutes ago. It's 8:10. I have to do a thumbnail for a writing video that's going out today. So, but because I took my hair down, I had my hair in the 4 scrunchies that you saw earlier in this video. This is what the state of that looks like. Usually the day after I take down the braids for the braid out, so this would be like day 1 of, or no, this is day 2 of a braid out. I like to take it down like when I first wake up and kind of let it like marinate and situate itself. And then because I don't have to get ready for another 3 or so hours, 3.5 hours from now, I can then right before I shower re-stretch it if I need to, but if not, just put a bonnet over it or a shower cap or whatever and go shower and then come out, and then everything should be okay. So we're just going to kind of let it do its thing, and if there's any like visible changes, then I'll come back and show it to you. But yeah, at least day 4 morning hair, this is what we're working with today. Apologies for the lighting. It is currently raining right now, if you can hear. And post taking my mini twist out back in the end of September, this is my second rainy, or no, this is gonna be my 3rd rainy day going into work. The last 2, my hair was so ruined because of the rain, because of like the humidity and just like the fact that it was squished under like my sweater and then my jacket, hoodies, and then especially because my front and crown part got wet multiple times, like through it, my hair shrunk up. So I told myself the next time it rains again, I was going to do the 4 scrunchies that I have. I was just gonna keep them overnight, keep them during the day, and then when I get to work is when I'll take them out. But I think because it's raining, it's a good time to play around with hairstyles, because I'm on this whole journey of like, what did I do 5 years ago within 2020 to really grow my hair out? And I did a lot of hairstyles, buns and puffs and braids and twists and all of that. So yeah, sadly it just started raining like not even like 2 or 3 minutes ago, so I don't have time to do anything elaborate. I just came out of doing a 1-hour exercise routine, so this is kind of what the hair is looking like after marinating for what, about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours, and the last hour of that I was exercising. So this is what we're working with here. So what I'm gonna do now is stretch my hair out, or just put my hair back in the scrunchie so I can easily throw a bonnet or a shower cap on, take a shower with no worries, especially of like, you know, water going down like my shoulders and my back and like the ends of the back of the hair getting affected. And then post shower we'll come back, figure out what we're doing here, where even if the hair like shrinks or gets affected because of the rain, we'll still look a little cute. So yeah, anyways, I'll come back with you when I get out of the shower. Okay, so it started to rain again after that last clip, or 2 clips ago, and I was telling you guys I was gonna go shower and then like figure out a hairstyle. It actually stopped raining while I was talking to you guys, and I was like, wait, is it actually gonna rain, or is that just it? It's raining again, so thank God. I was like, let me just go ahead and do this hairstyle. So this is what was in my head. I'm not a slick back girly. My hair doesn't want to slip back and stuff. Plus, this is only day 2 post wash day, but day 4 for this video. So it also does make sense to put like a ton of product in my hair like that. Like that's something where like in the beginning of week 2 we would do, since I wash my hair every 2 weeks, or I wash my hair at the end of the second week. But yeah, it doesn't make sense for day 2 to do that. Plus my hair never wants to slick down anyway, so like what's the point of even trying? So I was trying to figure out something I could do with the puffiness of the hair, like in terms of like it not being like slicked down. And this is what my brain is coming up with. And then I was having this, like these little front pieces here, and then I was gonna be like the back hair out, and then, you know, I'll try to like snatch this part up, but then like a half up, half down. But it kind of feels like maybe too much is going on. But I have to eat and I leave in less than an hour. So we'll just figure it out, and I'll come back and show you guys when I'm done. Okay, so this is what we're working with. I feel like at the very least I'll try to do my edges, because I think the front kind of looks a little weird because it's not like slicked down. Also, ooh, that is not a middle part. That is going, and then this one is going like zoop. I don't want to. Okay, so I ended up fixing and actually giving myself a proper middle part, but when I re-braided it, I braided it up too high, so now it's like right here instead of it being like down there. But other than that, I think it's fine, and I should have showed you without the jacket on. I quite like it. Also, I gelled down just these parts, not all the way down, just these, so it looks a little bit more presentable. I have my glasses on. I gotta go. I'm running late, but this is day 4. I'm at work right now. I've gotten so many compliments on my hair today. Like, what? I should be wearing more hairstyles, because this is that cute. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Hello guys, good morning. We are on day 5, and this is what the hair is looking like. My sister and I have to leave in like half an hour or so. So sorry for rushing the end product here, but we got 2 little buns here, a little bang moment, and the rest of the hair is out. I might stretch the hair out a little bit in the back. Other than that, this is day 5, and this is what we're looking like. I got so many compliments yesterday, not a lot. I don't know what to find so many, but I was surprisingly, more than like 2 or 3 people have said that they really like my hair and my little hairstyle. And I thought, girl, have fun with it. Do some more. So this is what we have for today. A little rushed. Like I said, I have to leave in a little less than half an hour, and I still have to get like fully dressed and packed and stuff like that. But I like it. Anyways, yeah, this is day 5. Hello, it is the end of day 5, but just in case I don't go out tomorrow, this is the final day of a week in my life, a week in my hair life during the work week specifically. This is what the end of day 5 hair is looking like. This is the bang area. We got some lifting, and this is how the little buns held up, and then this is how the hair held up as well. Little 360 for you. Anyways, I just came home from a little late dinner. I'm going to take my clothes off. I'm going to shower and probably finish my leftovers in about an hour and a half. My twin and I went to Sweet Chicks, so I have a little bit left of my alcoholic slushy, so you might slowly sip that as I do some reading. But that's the end of that, and I'll come back with a proper outro. But like I said, this is what the end of day 5 is looking like. All right, talk to you soon. Hello, good morning. This is what day 6 hair looked like all day yesterday. It is currently Sunday morning. Friday night and Saturday night I slept with the bonnet, but during the day, this is what it looks like. Friday night, I usually, unless I'm going out over the weekend, I usually put my hair and stretch it like I do every night until sometime Saturday or sometime Sunday. I go ahead and do like my refresh, which is just resetting up my braids for another week of braid outs. And by the end of this upcoming week, we will do wash day. But yeah, so this is what day 6 looked like all day yesterday. And this is what day 7 hair is looking like, right with the scrunchies taken off. I woke up pretty late. It's like 11, and I'm filming a video today, so that's why I'm taking these out now instead of waiting till like around 5 to 7ish when I would do or when I would put the braids back in. So we're just gonna kind of let like. I'm stretching it out, or like trying to separate it by pulling it apart from its section of the scrunchie, and then we're just gonna kind of let it sit and do its thing, or marinate as you will. As I get ready, I'm still in my pajamas and stuff like that, and then it should be good by the time I'm ready to record. But yeah, this is what we're looking like for day 7.
Like that. And then I think this is the DIY. Yeah, okay. The first DIY.
Hi guys, so it's the next day, and I'm here to conclude this video. So yesterday after filming, I put my hair in braids. This is what my braid out is looking like. I'm about to leave in about 40 or so minutes, so I'm going to stretch out just the top part, the crown area. But yeah, this is what we're looking like. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I loved spending a week with you doing my hair. Hopefully more hair related content to come soon. I love doing something a little different today, but I'm ready to go back to my usual content. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. All right, bye-bye.